A brief tour of the open climate data prototype, which shows climate station data on the map. So on the left-hand side, there's the main setting panel, and I'll just change the language to English. We can select the region with different regions, and then the box underneath explains what data you're using. And you can select different elements and also select different sites from this roll down bar. But you can also click on the points to select the site as well. So there, I just changed it, and you can go back if you like. You can also search on the site by press backspace and type in the name of the place you want to focus on. And it starts off showing the average value for that element, but you can also look at, say, the maximum. You can highlight the top 10 if you like, and then you can see like the number. It will give you the highest one is the highest maximum value, and 2 is the second, and so on. Let's go back to Oslo Blindern because it's a long series. Let's also look at it low 10, for instance. So this, or you can look at the trend. You can say we can select a different season as well with trend, and where you have a lowest trend as well. The slider below you can use to exclude some of the data points as well, so then you can filter data that way. For instance, you can look at the altitude of the different sites, and then you can sort of filter and select stations within the altitude range. Also, in addition to the map, we can look at a time series of the selected station from the map or from the tab on the left, and then we can highlight the new records and see how often they occur, or also like the top 10 values in a time series. Let's show node. We can use the slide bar to change the interval that we want to look at, and then the trend will readjust according to that choice. We can also select it from the graphics as well, but then that will not change the trend estimate. I can double click to get back to the previous setting. On the annual scale, we can look also at the mean rain frequency, which is increasing, or the mean rain intensity in addition to the total amount, or days with heavy rain. And on the left-hand side, you see that like the definition of that is 20 millimeters per day. Let's go back to total amounts. We can also look at, say, the monthly data, and then we can say we want to look at just a January month, for instance. Let's go back to all year, and also we can go on. We can look at the daily data. So then you have all like daily data, and you can see use the mouse pointer to get the values of various events here. And then also we can look at the monthly data. So then we have, say, the summer season here, the total amounts, for instance, an all year. Let's have a look at, say, the temperature, daily maximum temperature. So it's slightly different to rainfall. So now we have measured, and then you have also the anomaly. So you can subtract a mean annual cycle and look at the anomalies here. This is an upward trend. And now if you go on the statistics of climate, then for this region you can either look at how the monthly means change over the year. So this is a mean annual cycle, and box plot gives a spread of the monthly means for the different years. Or you can look at the daily statistics, and the daily statistics is presented slightly differently. So then you have a number of curves with different colors for different years. You start off with blue are the earlier ones, and the red ones are the recent ones. And if you double click on, say, 2018, it will just show 2018 and not the others. And then you can click on the climatology just once, and then it will show another curve as well. And you can add curves like that. For the daily statistics, you can either show or hide the years. So if you hide the years, then you will basically not show the curves on the right, and then it will show all the years here. You also have the histogram of the data that you show in the time series on the second panel. So this is the histogram. And then you have the spatial statistics, and that's for the elements shown in the map. And then we say if you want to show the maximum here, and then we can go back and see that this changes. Sorry. We can also go to precipitation, and then we can also see that this will respond to the choice in the map here. You can choose different regions. So, like say, if you choose Africa, it takes a little while, and then you can actually get the whole of Africa, or the different other regions. Different source of data, though. You can show, instead of all of Africa, we can pick one different, like one specific country. So here we'll zoom into Mozambique, and then we can zoom in, and then we can double click on one of these stations there. So we chose Chai Chai, which is displayed on left, and then when you click on past weather, it will take a little while to update. Then you get the rainfall for Chai Chai here. So this is like a very brief tour of this app. And now the final one is basically information and disclaimer and links to the source code, and also the date, some of the data.